Oh, sir, can't I just... But it's by us, sir.
The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me.
Anyway, they'd never get across the channel.
Well, what's to stop them?
Yikes.
How are they going to do that, then?
I don't know how they're going to do it. I'm not in charge. You better hope they do, Codface. If the Germans get over here, you're just the sort of chap they'd look out for.
What for?
For their beastly atrocities, of course. You're so pink and plump.
Bloody fool.
What was that?
We were just having a discussion about the war, sir. Kotzel here takes a pessimistic view, sir.
And you don't, eh?
What do you think about it, sir?
Why should my opinion be better than yours?
Well, because you were out there, sir.
Well, I wasn't exactly planning our strategy, Kotzel.
Well, nobody else here even knows what it looks like. I can't see what's going to stop Ludendorff.
Don't you think he's overextended himself?
Ah, there you are, Codface. Just as I said. I said he'd overextended himself, sir, but Kotzel wouldn't have it.
You see, he's not fighting battles anymore. He's advancing across devastated country. No towns, no farmland, no supplies. I really do think he's going to run out of steam pretty soon, and well, then there's a real chance of a counterattack, and it's the Americans who spearhead it.
Well, there you are, Codface. Just as I said. Great minds think alike, sir.
A word with you, Mr. Pilot Joe. These boys are fools, dolts, and nincompoops. I should be most grateful if you would not distract them from their task.
I'm sorry, what task?
Polishing Founder's Oak. These are late boys. Late boys polish Founder's Oak. Do you not late, boys?
Yes, sir.
And why were you late?
We're fools, dolts, and nincompoops, sir.
You are. You're quite right. Strange little beast, boys.
They are. They were actually discussing the situation at the front with me.
Oh, discussing now, did it? Well, better than polishing, if you can get away with it. Polish on, dolts.
Curious thing is, they seem to have a more vivid grasp of what's going on out there than a lot of adults around here.
Is that so? Well, I'm not concerned with what's going on out there. It's beyond my control. What is within my control is what is going on here, do you see? Seems to me that what is important is that Founder's Oak should be polished, and that fools, dolts, and nincompoops should polish it when they are told. It seems to me that this is what our brave lads are defending. Otherwise, what is the point of it all?
Never mind, sir. You did try.
Don't be disrespectful, Dobson.
Left, right, there. Squad, move. Squad one advance. Right, turn. Order.
C'est magnifique, mais ce n'est pas la guerre.
Stand! Ease! Stand easy. Now, lads, I dare say you've been exposed to some pretty puzzling talk lately about the Hun being the same sort of chap as you or me. About the real villains being people who make a profit out of the war. Eh? Well, my advice is let them talk and keep your own counsel. The Hun is not the same as you or I. Just think what the Hun did to Nurse Caffel. Just think what the Huns did in Louvain. Hard for a chap to keep things straight when he's been at the front too long. Enough said. Squad. Son. Very good. Fall out. They're shaping up well, Barley Jones. Damn well.
Good.
Yes, it is good. They've got the right spirit. Actually, well, I hope you don't mind my taking your name in vain, but I took the liberty of telling them how Lieutenant Barley Jones might be quite impressed with the way that they drilled.
I'm sure he'd be thrilled. The rhyme was unintentional, I assure you.
Actually, well, I was wondering if you'd be good enough to come over and give them a bit of an inspection. It'd buck them up no end.
No, thanks.
Oh. Oh, dear. I rather gave them to expect.
Well, I'm sorry, Carter. That's not my fault.
You're not being very cooperative, you know. Good God, man, those lads are going to need all the support they can get if they're going out there.
I hope they don't have to go. I think it may all be over by the time their turn comes up. I'm sorry if that disappoints you.
There is absolutely no need to adopt that tone with me.
And if they do have to go, God help them. They'll be marching out there in step, shoulders back, when everybody else with a bit of sense is trying to keep his head down and keep his feet dry.
Right. Fine. Oh, jolly good. I'm sorry you feel that way, old man. Very sorry indeed.
You know, Pilot Jones, you really mustn't let our tame Jingo interfere with your convalescence. Really not worth the candle. Hard to resist being drawn, of course. Carter of the Corps. I fear the man's a complete poop stick.
I'd give a good deal to know whether he's really got a gammy knee.
Oh, what a malicious thought. We've always taken it on trust here, you know. Perhaps it's a blessing in disguise, though, genuine or not. I shouldn't care to have him leading me into battle, would you?
No, by God, I wouldn't.
I suppose we couldn't get some chubby cherub to give him the white feather. Do you think that would be amusing?
Oh, no, look, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have mentioned it at all.
Don't say that. It's really very good of you to make a contribution to my entertainment. Really. Carter and Malingerer. That's delightful.
Boys are no problem, really.
Oh, you find them bearable, do you, those pampered puppies?
Well, I don't suppose it's their fault they're not running around barefoot.
You know, you're looking a lot fitter than when you first came here.
Oh, I feel fit enough. I feel fine.
You do?
Well, I feel a lot better.
I see you out walking a lot on your own.
Yes, well, at first I felt that I had to get out of the place a lot. Not so much now. I set myself targets. Up to the moor in half an hour, that sort of thing. Silly, really.
Up to the moor in half an hour, that's not bad going.
You should see me wheezing.
You know, that neurologist of yours was no fool. Upland air and a closed community, he said, eh? Seems to be working for you.
Yes?
I suppose you'll be moving on soon, eh? Pastures new.
Oh, I don't know about that.
We're corrupting you. You're fitting